We continue to answer all the questions visiting people's minds. Today we are going to discuss a question asked by a lot of people. Why doesn't God stop rape? Let's get started. First of all, the existence of bad deeds and crimes in the world is not evidence for the absence of a creator and atheism. This is only a matter related to the creator's will to prevent or not. In other words, a person isn't right to say, since I see evil in the universe, I am an atheist. This is not evidence. He can only ask, why doesn't the creator prevent crimes? Why does his will act this way? This point is very important because we see that many people show the evil in the universe and therefore don't believe in the creator. But as we said, this issue is the subject of God's will. Then this shouldn't be a reason to be an atheist. Let's accept that it's the human beings who are responsible for all crimes, such as rape or harming people. So, is it logical to blame the creator due to some people's mistakes? Think of a murderous doctor. Let him be someone who intentionally kills people in the operating room. Do we blame medical books for this incident? Of course no. Likewise, the Quran and the creator cannot be blamed because of some people's mistakes. In fact, we see that those people did not listen to the Quran because the Quran commands good and forbids evil. So, how can Islam and God be blamed for their mistakes? Then it's the human beings who are responsible for all crimes. We mentioned that this issue is an evidence for atheism and that human beings themselves are responsible. At this point, another question visits people's minds, which says, then isn't it also evil for God to create such evil? Okay, the key sentence is, the creation of evil is not evil. It's the inclination to the evil that is evil. For example, there are many benefits in creating fire, right? But can we say that the creation of fire is evil just because someone put his hand into the fire and got damaged? Of course not. Likewise, there are great benefits in God's creation of man and will. For example, with will, human becomes human. He acquires value. He can reach a value above angels. With will, the good and the bad are distinguished, not remaining at the same level. For example, if the will was not created, a raper and a merciful guy would remain at the same level. They would be equal. Nobody wants this, right? Or it's a great blessing to create the feelings which connect the opposite sexes with each other. Family ties and kinship are formed in this way. But if someone uses these feelings in a wrong way against the opposite sex and uses it in rape, it's their own evil. Creating that feeling is not evil. Using this feeling wrong is an evil that person commits. Just like the fire example we gave. A person who feels compassion wants immediate intervention at first sight in the event of a crime. But if we think more broadly, this would not be appropriate as a matter of test and trial. Just imagine what would happen if every person who wanted to commit evil was prevented miraculously. If someone who wanted to stab another guy had his hand broken and no one could commit evil, this time everyone would inevitably believe. The test would end, there would be intervention in free will. And again, there would be no difference between good and bad, and kind people with diamond spirits and evil people with cold spirits would remain at one level. If so, that doesn't make sense either. As we can see, God does not prevent all crimes as there are many plausible reasons. For innocent people who suffer in this world, there will be paradise where they will live in eternal happiness. For example, think of a very bad dream you had. Let's say you felt like it lasted for years and suffered a lot. But when you wake up, you will recover by drinking just a glass of water, right? Or on the contrary, when you fall asleep on a very painful day, you forget that pain in a dream. That is to say, Allah, who makes us forget all the pain in the world even with a sleep, will surely make us forget all the troubles we face in the world with an eternal paradise after death. And we must take steps to correct these bad things, and we should invite people to goodness as the Quran says. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.